Boston Bread Riots, a series of 3 riots in 3 years about bread, something that not many people are educated about. Today we are looking at those 3 riots that took place in Boston from 1710 to 1713, the 3 Boston Bread Riots. Boston has rioted a lot in the past, giving itself a reputation for violence. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Boston rioted 28 times just from 1700 to 1764. Now, you may be wondering, why would the people of Boston riot over bread? Like, it's just bread, so it's not like it could be important or anything, right? Actually, bread was really important for Bostonians at the time, as there was a food shortage happening. Why? Because greedy merchants like Andrew Belcher were hoarding and exporting grain to make a bigger profit, taking advantage of the people. The people decided to fight back. To riot number 1 we go! During the first riot in 1710, a group of men sawed one of the rudders on one of Belcher's ships carrying 6,000 bushels of grain, so it couldn't sail off with the food. The night after, they hijacked that same ship to hoard the grain. They were caught and arrested, of course, but they were released without any charges due to the people's will. The second riot happened in October of 1711 after a fire broke out in an old apartment building and burned many surrounding homes, leaving many homeless. They rioted because of the poor conditions they faced, with being homeless on top of having a food shortage. They rioted and looted the town, and the government eventually ordered all possessions to be returned to their owners, although we don't know how many, if any, were actually returned to their owners. The third riot occurred on May 19, 1713, when 200 people rioted on Boston Common. The governor tried to intervene, but he was shot and wounded while trying to do so. After this happened, the government came up with a solution that stopped riots for a time. They set regulations about exportation of food to stop merchants from continuing this process, and they established a public granary in 1714 where people could buy food at lower prices. This worked for many years until other problems arose. So concludes the history of the Boston Bread Riots. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.